Good evening, Ape Nation. Guys, what's going on? It's Saturday, October 23rd, 2021. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I officially have tomorrow off, so I'm very excited to get to rest and hopefully get to see the movie tomorrow night. Just wanted to update you guys on my Fidelity account. My shares were transferred into my Fidelity account as of 2 o'clock a.m. this morning, which I found strange, but they're there. They're in my account. And so from Friday, when I started to transfer, to yesterday, basically took 5 trading days or 4 trading days. And I messed up because I had made a mistake on my address, which caused there to be some question about my identity, and I needed to send them another copy of my ID that had my correct address on it, yada yada. But basically, these shares would have been in by Tuesday. Just a quick breakdown. Day 1, I opened the account. Day 2, my deposits went through. I was able to see them and link them to Fidelity to verify my bank account information. Day 3, I was able to transfer money from my account into my brokerage account at Fidelity. And also day 3, originally my shares would have gone in, but because of that little hiccup, it actually took 5 days. So I didn't have any issues transferring my share as far as on E-Trade's end. Now, my big account at Webull that I'm going to start on Monday is a different story. But I just want to let you guys know that everything I did this week went pretty smoothly. And from now on, going forward, I no longer will be engaging and doing business with anyone that does payment for order flow because it's not really the stock market. The principles are not based off supply and demand, and that's the only market I want to be involved with. And if Fidelity is going to be one of the only companies and brokers out there that will give me that option, then that's what I'm going with. And guys, just in case you're curious and are wondering, Massillorian, how is it they don't charge payment for order flow and also don't charge a commission on any of your trades? And basically, Fidelity is hoping that you will recommend them to friends and family, and by them providing good customer service and not engaging in these fraudulent practices that the other brokers are, that eventually they'll make more money by you being able to bring them more customers. And I have no problem with that. As long as they are leveling the playing field for retail, I have no problem recommending them to other people as well as to you guys, because so far my experience has been pretty good. All right, but before we get into tonight's real subject matter,
cue the speeder.
And you just said that on camera. This going viral.
Guys, thank you so much for crushing it and getting me to 1,000 subscribers. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, this is the way.
All right, guys, let's have this conversation. Real quick, I want to apologize for my voice. I am definitely sick right now, but I feel like this is important to finish up this topic. Hopefully restore some confidence into our play with AMC. All right. So last night we talked about some of the big problems I think that we have right now as retail investors and what we need to do to start fixing them. And I talked about how Congress has done absolutely nothing to enforce any kind of regulations or penalties for those who do not practice in fair markets. And also how the SEC basically ghosted us on that report that they came out with. But I feel like I know why that was written the way that it was. It was important not to disrupt the market. But that doesn't mean that we still need to get screwed over just because they can't properly regulate their own business model. Mainstream media, let's start with them. And we know we have gotten very little help from the mainstream media, very little coverage at all about this. Fox Business, I must say, has been a standout. And Melissa Lee from MSNBC has been pretty good. We've had Charles Payne, Liz Clayman the other day, clown Charles Gasparino in front of the world. And we've seen Tucker bring on David Portnoy and Glenn Greenwald to talk about this. Also, Tim Pool has talked about the apes and the GameStop AMC movement and retail investors. So it's been very limited. That might seem like a lot, but when there's, I don't know, 3,000 to 5,000 different channels and media outlets out there, it's a very small percentage. And to be honest, since I started my YouTube channel and this thing happened with my video coming down and Joe Rogan and CNN's Sanjay Gupta and CNN actually tripling down now as of yesterday, saying that ivermectin is for livestock. It's just blowing my mind. But that's the mainstream media for you. They have absolutely no loyalty except to the military industrial complex and whoever's going to pay them for advertising. So we can't rely on them. But the important thing to remember is you have to scrutinize everything that you are hearing from them, especially if you're a new trader, a new retail investor, a new ape. Do not base your information off op-ed pieces. And we've seen Seeking Alpha and Benzinga and Motley Fool playing both sides of the fence for clicks. You really have to be able to sort through the weeds and get to what is important and trying to decipher the little bit of truth that is in all of these reports and extract that truth and use it to your advantage. Now, social media is a whole different other animal, and I'm not going to go too far into that, but I think it is important just to mention that, and I'm not going to say any names specifically of any channels, but there is a big difference between AMC apes and GME apes who have YouTube channels, who put out content, who are possibly heavily invested in the stock, and AMC YouTube creators. And the main difference is, more than likely, one person is holding a large position in AMC, and the other is making a huge commission off their views for talking about AMC. And so, when it comes to where their loyalties lie, or what their motivations might be, and the reason why they are providing you the information they are providing you, everything's got to be taken with a grain of salt. Even from myself, personally, from my subs, I always tell you guys to check and do your own DD when it comes to info I'm bringing you. But I try to sort through it and get to the bottom of most stories. Now, just in the last 12 hours, there's been all this talk about Netflix possibly merging with AMC. And that is the big news that Aron was talking about. As I mentioned yesterday in this Bazinga article, how they are announcing an entirely different business line. And, you know, it's all just speculation and hearsay. But when people are putting things in the thumbnails that say Netflix to merge with AMC next week, 10,000 a share, those kind of posts bother me. And they should bother you guys too, because it's misleading and it's disingenuous. And I don't appreciate it, and I know you guys don't either. I'm sure every time you guys click on a video and it says something on the thumbnail and the material inside has nothing to do with the thumbnail, that can become aggravating after a while. But even more importantly, when dates and times and prices are put on things, younger investors can be misled, whether intentionally or not, and make bad decisions, bad financial decisions that can cost them in the long run. And all I would say is, if you really want to know where someone's loyalties lie, try to go back and look at their track record on their videos and see when did they get into AMC and GME videos. Was it after we had the June run-up, or was it before? Because that should give you an idea of how long this person has been in this play, whether they are red or green with AMC right now, where their biases might be. All that stuff should be important to you guys when you're picking out social media channels. And for tonight, anyways, I'm not going to talk about any specific channels out there. You guys who have been following me for a while know who I like and dislike. But all I would recommend to you guys is, going forward, since retail is going to be such a force in this industry and in the markets, you're just going to see more and more influencers and creators out there who could have legit good reasons and just reasons for making their videos, and others who are just out there to make a buck and get ad revenue and sell t-shirts and have a Discord and the whole nine. All right, I'm going to let you guys get out of here. It's Saturday night. I am going to go to bed and hopefully feel better tomorrow. And I guess I'm going to be heading to a matinee to finally go see this movie. I mean, I have HBO Max, but I refuse to watch it on my TV no matter what. So, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be back with a review of Dune for you guys tomorrow night. And, guys, as always, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys have no idea how much this community has really helped me and supported me. And I'm with you guys till the end. And I just want to let you guys always know that everything you guys say and do, just by hitting the likes and the subscribes and the views and all that, means a lot to me. And I appreciate each and every one of you. This is Ape Nation. I'm the Massalorian, and I'm out.